Hi everybody, welcome to Draw for Initiative. My name is Sarah, I'm the artist behind Pinselgeschichten, and this lovely creature in this awesome purple shirt next to me is Tina, who's my dearest friend and partner in crime for this series. We paint board games
to paper, yeah.
Woo! Because they're awesome. And today we draw Imperial Assault. I'm not gonna hum the Star Wars theme because copyright and I'm really bad at humming. But this lovely game here is a team game, meaning most of you will play the rebels against the Imperial forces. It's for 2 to 5 players, 14 years and up, for about an hour or two, one mission, one round, depending on how fast you can beat the Empire. Now, my dear, that was my shoulder. I hope the mic didn't pick it up. What did you want?
I hope it did.
What did you...
That's sound effects. That makes the scenery.
What did you focus on your painting?
We had one... No,
it's there.
I'm fine. We had one special scene at the board that made us all laugh.
Yes.
Especially one of our co-players who
shall
literally...
not be named.
And yeah... It's not easy to see sometimes where you have walls on that board, and so it happened that one of his or her troopers was aiming directly at a wall,
which is
quite
super
impressive.
hilarious. And you can see how that looked and why we did find it that funny, because you painted it so well.
Thank you.
I giggled a lot when she showed me her painting. Well, I did focus on the same game, but earlier in that game I took a scene there where my character, Mrs. Oden, whom I'm playing at the Imperial Assaults, did assault troopers as well, and their reaction can be seen at my painting. So, shall we show? Let's show. And there we go!
Yay!
Instead of clapping to start the recording, we started with the Imperial March, and now we're giggling.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you should really see us record one day.
You should start everything in your day with the Imperial March. It makes everything better.
Definitely. Like when you get a coffee in the morning, standing in front of the machine with your cup in the hand, and then go do do do, and so on and so on.
Also, when you're entering the office.
Yes, like I cannot do the
opening the door, getting in.
I can't do the march anymore. Otherwise, the bots of the YouTubes, the copyright. But you know, just do it. It's awesome. It's also awesome to sing that song or hum it in your head, at least when you paint, because then you pretty much paint in rhythm.
I always do that with Tetris.
Ooh, that's...
I always have that one in my mind, and sometimes I accidentally hum it when I'm in the office and people look strangely at me, and I wonder why, and then I notice. And then my coworkers start humming that melody, and they don't know why. It's like a sickness spreading.
Oh well, it's a good one.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yes,
it could be the Game of Thrones music.
Oh yeah. I would never work with you in the same venue.
I like the Game of Thrones intro, but Sarah really hates it. So
no, it's not hating. It's like I replay it in my head for weeks and weeks on end, and then I get pissed off because not good. Anyway, let's go to the painting. What are you doing there?
I just wonder, are you starting out with that one guy and just directly,
Yeah, I did the outlines for
just one guy. Just
one guy, and I'm inking, and I'm being super brave here. I had a bit of a pencil outline before, but inking right away. And then...
What kind of witchery is this?
This is the Star Wars witchery. See,
oh my,
just tiny bit
there you go.
Of pencil, and then inking right away, and then one per one.
All right.
To have them be... because it's really difficult with the stormtroopers, for whatever reason, to have them like in perspective and not have them over each other line. Yeah, it's
get
easier
it.
for me to put them one by one by one.
Yeah, they are just black and white, so it's,
So I can ink right away, and then I can smudge anything.
Yeah.
I can't lose any lines because on the paper that I'm using, and you're using the same kind of paper but in another format. I do lose pencil lines fairly quickly when I go over them with my hand. It's
I get that. Yeah,
it's more of a fiber. Heavy kind of a paper is not as textured as other watercolor
it's a great
papers.
paper, but I get that. It's true.
Yeah, but I wanted to have the 3 stormtroopers reacting to Mrs. O'Dan firing at them, and they fire in every direction, but not towards her, and they cannot hit her. Just like we had in the game in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then later when our co-player and Imperial officer, at that point the commander, did put out the figurine that you were drawing, and then he stood in front of a wall. It was an awesome game.
Yeah, it was indeed.
Very funny. I really, really enjoyed that particular episode of the Imperial Assault Center. Oh, you got to drink something. Oh,
I drink quite heavily when working.
Well, it's warm in my studio. So yeah, you might get thirsty.
Also like to net that
that eraser. Yeah, you really got to need it because then it gets cleaned up again. So you're supposed to need it. You're doing your job right.
Need, not net. I'm sorry.
It's the same thing.
It is?
Yeah, the one is present tense and the other one is past tense. I'm very sure. Oh,
all right.
Inking.
Now you get to see what I actually tried to draw. And
you
there
did draw
are my collections of nits.
By the way, I don't know if I told you, but I showed hubby your drawing and he was like, he really liked it. He giggled quite hard.
Oh,
so
you don't get the reaction often from
No, that was a special. Very special. But yeah, I liked it, he liked it, you liked it. We hope you like it because it's actually really funny and it's so placed.
It's a true story.
Yeah, and it's so placed to the qualities of the stormtroopers, like not being able to hit a target.
Don't
or
put
being
salt
super
on their
dumb.
bones. We don't know if any actual stormtroopers are watching. You might, make them.
I'm sorry, you gotta learn, guys. You gotta learn. Oh yeah. Where am I? Oh, I'm drawing out my character. By the way, I only chose her because of her colors. She has an orange leather jacket. I mean, I have to play her. She's also very cool and I really like to play her. She has awesome weapons and stuff. But she has an orange leather jacket, which is the most awesomest kind of a thing that she has.
Yeah, still missing the purple one, but
Yeah, well, she has that's the one with the brain boobs, right?
Nah, she's
kind of
more
purple.
like bluish.
Oh, right.
Now, maybe you should explain.
I'm just thinking about how am I supposed... I don't know the name of her.
I forgot it too.
But she has tentacles at her head.
She's that one race that has those tentacles hanging down from the head instead of hair.
Yeah, and they go right to the chest level, so we always say, well, she looks like she's wearing her boobs on her head, and then because there's brain in them, probably they're brain boobs. So
according to the lore, those tentacles contain the brain of them, so at least that's what Daniel told me. I am actually
I don't know. I just call her brain
it.
boobs.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And again, masking fluid, just like last week.
Wizardry.
Well, it works. Actually, I only wanted to use it because of the lasers from the blasters of the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
But in the end, I decided to go around the white areas of the stormtroopers as well, just to make sure that the colors don't bleed into the uniforms, and I could not maybe repair it.
Yeah.
I do color and shade the white parts of the stormtroopers later, but I wanted to make sure that there's no green in there from the backgrounds. So, and my voice is going somewhere. I don't know. It's gonna go on vacation.
It went there. I've seen it.
Yeah. What's it?
Go
gonna-
get it.
Hold on. Yeah. Anyway.
I just wonder, did I see that one finished?
You saw it on the PC screen.
Yeah, just there, right?
Not in like real life. It's already packed away.
Oh my.
You're gonna see the next one. You see the next one. See. You saw it in real life. The next one that we gotta paint. This is totally absurd.
I'm still inking. I'm never gonna finish my inking.
Oh, you have so many lines and details there on the rocket, as we like to call it, and piss off my lovely husband. It's not a rocket, it's a gun. It's a goddamn rocket. You have
Take it.
You have lots and lots of details there, so it took quite a while.
Yeah, I thought it won't have much color in there because, as we already noticed, it's mostly black and white there. So I tried to make it more interesting with more details.
Yes, and you played to that. I mean, it looks really nice in the end. Only her being like the color blob in there, also being kind of desaturated with the looks, and the stormtrooper rocket guy just being pretty much black and white. It's a really cool change of things where we sometimes have the super bright and colorful painting and sometimes the rather desaturated ones.
Yeah, so it's quite the contrast for Tokaido last week.
Yes.
And
also
I planned that. I totally planned that.
Yeah, of course. I can see in the way you hold your brush that you planned that. Very much.
She's planning something. I know that from the stroke of your brush.
Oh yeah, she's planning, guys. She's planning.
Oh my.
Oh wow. You gotta have fun, right?
You gotta have, yeah.
Girls just want to have fun. Cyndi Lauper said it almost 40 years ago.
Man, she must be really old by now.
I don't know. I just know it was the early 80s, I think. I remember. Yeah, I was a tiny little chicken back then.
Me too. I wasn't
Were you even
there.
born?
Yeah, no, not early 80s. I was there late 80s.
Yeah.
Not going into too much
The
detail
young
there.
kids. I feel so old. It's like I actually like that part when I painted this.
Oh, that's
like the running
my
thing
gosh.
again that we had at
that's awesome.
Kingdom Death.
Yeah.
And this time I did let it run.
Yeah. Let it
So I
run.
actually-
I'm sorry.
No Frozen song.
Nope.
So I actually
didn't
liked
do that.
when I did paint it. It was kind of scary though. But again, I was sure, okay, masking fluid. Let it run. But yeah, I like the green coloring.
That's awesome, yeah.
Especially in the wet state. The dry state's like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
But in the wet state, when it runs, I
It
really
loses. It also loses a bit of intensity when
Yes.
it dries. So it's a little sad, but
Yeah, that's what watercolors do. So
true.
I
And
think
also
it's
we have the video proof here, so it's
yes,
awesome.
Yes.
Oh my, you got the shading cool.
Thank you.
I remember that one actually. I'm not that old. I'm happy.
Whew.
Yeah, I tend to forget many things. So,
What's your name? I don't know.
you actually saw me having a blank face there for a second. That's not good.
Oh well, I will tell nobody. Just the folks that watched this video. So she had the totally blank face. She didn't remember her name for like a split second there. And then, I don't know, she probably remembered it. Anyway. But yeah, by the way, I'm currently now coloring the blaster laser things.
And
that
it's
was
not
kind
easy.
of difficult.
Yeah,
really.
I get it. Red always makes problems with us, I guess.
Yeah, that too, but like it was really easy just to color the whole thing, but it gets lighter towards the end actually.
Yeah.
But not as light as just maybe having a very gradient move from color to white.
Yeah.
So coloring or painting lasers with watercolors is really difficult, I learned. Learned something there.
Can imagine. And
So,
there
yeah.
we go with her jacket.
Oh yeah, she's stylish. There's the orange. I really like orange.
Oh, really?
Favorite
You do?
color.
Never noticed that.
Same here.
It's like
I
almost
don't
like,
wear orange clothes.
No,
Never.
No.
No, I don't. I'm coloring a girl's butt.
I was thinking of saying something about that, but I just tried to stay
Flip
like...
the switch of the brain sync. Come on. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, you're coloring your girl. By the way, I actually really like how the hair turned out at yours.
Oh, thank you.
With the highlight there, it worked really well in this painting.
Thank you very much. Oh, did we have the times already?
Oh, did we? I don't know. We didn't.
I don't think so.
So let me look it up. You took 91 minutes and I took 118.
Oh, wow.
I'm
That's
longer than
surprising. I feel like, you were a lot faster. But it's nice.
Well, it took a bit of time to remove the masking fluid.
Ah, yeah.
I didn't count the drying times for the time frame here, as I never do that. But the peeling away the masking fluid took ages.
Yeah, but I really like the shading. It looks quite realistic, I feel.
It's outdoorsy.
It's outdoorsy. It really
And
is.
it's quite close to the color scheme of Imperial, sort of
Yeah.
the boards.
That's
so
true.
that was what I was going for, and I'm very happy that I achieved the same desaturated, cold-ish tones. And I do like the trooper in the front. He's like
Yeah,
so not aiming towards Mrs. O'Dan. Like, yeah, you're a good stormtrooper. Good boy.
I wonder if
Here's
that's
the
what we
treat.
learn in training. Never aim at the target.
We can ask Finn.
Always aim around.
Yeah. So these are our paintings. This is what they look like in the end. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Also come back for the new painting next week at 9 a.m. Oh, my nose, I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, at 9 a.m. CET on this channel. If you have any games that you want us to play, let us know. Why are you laughing? I'm trying not to sneeze.
I'm laughing at your face, I'm sorry.
Oh, whew. Have fun, everybody. Do all the good YouTube stuff. Like, share, subscribe. And we're gonna see you next week. Bye.